What is up, my ducks and drakes? Welcome to the Crawdad Lake. Today is day 7 of the Gift of Fanfiction. Glad to have you back, or if you're new, glad to have you here. Today we are reading a one-shot written by me called Santa. If you'd like to submit a one-shot of your own, please see the description or the end card for the Gift of Fanfiction materials video. Or if you'd like to listen to them all that I've posted so far, wait till the end card for that playlist. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the reading. Santa. Summary. To make ends meet, Remus and Janice get jobs at the local mall, but they just end up screwing up. It was nearing the end of November, and Remus and Janice were sharing an apartment while in college. They have grown up together and never wanted to be apart, although they might be in trouble. Between their low-paying jobs, their schoolwork, and self-care needs, the two were struggling to pay the rent for their place together, with a notice being put on the door that morning. They went to the mall together to hang out with their friends, Logan, Patton, and Virgil, as well as Remus's brother, Roman, after school that day. It was always quite enjoyable getting together like that. While walking to the food court, Janice noticed a sign hanging from the food court to get a well-paying job as Santa or elves at the mall. Despite everything, he was desperate. The two signed up quickly before going to the food court. There was a lot of names on the list anyway. There was a low possibility that they would become ones and get called back. They met with their friends at the food court, packing their own lunch to save money, only to find Patton giving them pizza from their favorite place. They had fun walking around store to store, looking at cool things, and mainly making fun of people who bought and used them. After 3 hours of their trip, when they were about to say goodbye, they got an email from the mall saying that they were accepted and they could email them school schedules to work around it. They both got into a tight hug, knowing that they were going to be a bit more financially stable than what they already were. Janice was a bit concerned about doing school and having 2 jobs and how that affected their mental health, but he also knew things would be a lot worse if they didn't. Knowing this, he was prepared to go on his first day Monday. That is when he found out Remus had the same shift as him from his email. Janice was the one playing Santa, and Remus was going to be one of the elves taking the pictures. That Monday was more exciting than stressful, to be honest. Both of them were so giddy while climbing into character, and since Janice was always cold, the giant fluffy Santa suit was perfect for him. He didn't have a deep voice, so if kids asked, he planned to tell them that he was getting voice lessons and would sing them good old jingle bells. They made it through the first shift kind of frazzled. Not from the work. That was fine, but from the kids and what they asked for. They expected stuff like dolls or other toys or maybe some video games, but at least a good third of those kids asked for a dad or for their parents to be back together. Now, Santa couldn't really give them humans or peace for Christmas, but he could promise the kids that in time things will make sense and they would be happy. Now, Janice didn't come up with that on the spot. They had to script that out for him. They are so used to people asking for parents that they scripted it out. This left him flabbergasted. Although he was concerned for a chunk of these kids, Janice ended up liking his job. Same with Remus, who had a less exciting shift, but found it hard not to laugh when this one kid simply asked for bagels. Janice promised him he'd get the most delicious bagels he could get him, before finding out that was the name of his dead hamster. By the end of the season, Janice and Remus made enough money to last them a while and decided to get another job soon to keep funds in the green. Although the strange memories with these kids was the best thing they could have gotten out of the holiday season. It was so good, in fact, they were going to try to do the same thing next Christmas. Thank you so much for watching, but in case you were wondering, if you're wondering why I mentioned that kid thing, it's because I found a statistic that says 50% of children ages 4 to 11 ask for a dad for Christmas. And that just spurred on this whole idea. of like people playing Santa being very uncomfortable, but also like finding it kind of like weird and cool or something. So that's kind of where this fanfic idea came from. My ideas are coming from more abstract places now that I am running out of ideas. We're only on day 7. Come on, brain, think of more ideas. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you'd like to submit your own fic, please click on the blue thumbnail on your screen. If you'd like to listen to all my Wattpad Read Alouds, click on the brownish playlist. And if you'd like to listen to all the Gift of Fanfiction videos, then click on the playlist that is similar to the thumbnail that you clicked on for this video. If you'd like to see the rest of my channel, click on my face. Thank you for watching, and do your best.